Obviously my TeamSpeak's already installed. I hope you've all made it this far anyhow. Before we try to connect any servers though, what I want you to do is go to Tools, Options. First let's start at the top, under Applications. You know, you should do this one, activate microphone when automatically switching servers. That's nice if you do jump on a bunch of servers. Obviously, reconnecting, if there's a standby or something, definitely want that. This here, it's just, you know, but you should just look through, fine comb these. If you do own the server, you're going to want the advanced permission systems. If you don't own the server and you're not a moderator or nothing on a server, then you don't have to worry about that. And then obviously the basics, you know. See, now I do this, I change to subscribe to only on certain channels. That'll come in better later. The new feature, My TeamSpeak. This is awesome. What this means is anytime your hard drive dies or you reinstall or do something, this means you can sync your data so no more identities being lost, and larger, you know, some servers with larger icons and server groups and whatnot. I'm sure the server admins are grateful for this, or at least for those that use it. New feature, like I said, it's its own little like sync feature, cloud type deal. You can read through that, but I definitely recommend doing that. And then of course your basic playback and your sound. 90% of you, you're just going to have to come in here for capture, figure out if you want push to talk, voice activation, and just make sure you assign a hotkey if you do push to talk. Then want to hear design, what I recommend. Now this design thing, I recommend the Darkent TS pack. Obviously mine doesn't, you know, it's the Darkent TS icons and the Darkent TS theme. That's all I have. And you can get that from the next section where we're going to go see there. But let's finish this up. You know, you can do expand all channels or expand just one. You know, it's a little bit of settings here if you want to see flags or not. The overwolf stuff, you know. Nothing too crazy. Just little things you got to go over. You know, TeamSpeak's awesome. You just got to look at it and fill it out a little bit. You know, you can change the transparency if I wanted. Which I don't know why I'd go that crazy, but, you know. Anyhow, now here's where you get your themes and everything. This is, you know, this is the big breakthrough of the past few years, I'd say. You can actually go and hit Browse Online and search for plugins. And the three things are, like I said, are the Darkent Ts3 theme, the Darkent Ts3 icon pack, and there's another one that I use here called docking widgets, which is how my chat and information over here have become tabs, and I can move stuff around. Really nice plugin. Props to all the creators of those. Hotkeys, nothing really, no, nothing you need to worry. You know, I have a global mute for my speaker because I am a, you know, live active enabled person, so that's personal. Here's the whisper list. You know, I don't know if anyone's ever really tackled this one, but you know, it's really cool features. If you want to get into it, you can set up a whole bunch of hotkeys. While pressing the hotkey, you can be whispering, you know, depending on your server group status and whatnot like that. But you can do people or whole groups. It's really cool. It does take a little bit to, you know, set up, obviously. The only really other thing you gotta worry about, I would say, you know, your downloads. And that's not a big deal if you want to change locations, whatnot. Chat. Sometimes you like to bring it up, what's logged and what's not. Nothing critical there. Oh, actually, yeah, security, I think it is. This one here, you know, clean, clean catch on exit. I do that one. They tell you not to do save channel passwords, but you know, whatever, like anybody listens. I leave the URLs because I like coming back to URLs and stuff. I think it's pretty nice. Notifications, no, you know, messaging. Oh, let's save that. messaging. These, you know, if you want to change the message that gets left when you disconnect, you do it right here. So if, you know, instead of it just says disconnecting or leaving, it can say whatever. It doesn't matter. Choice is yours. Then the notifications. Now this one's probably a good one on, depending on active servers or not. You can get a sound pack. I use Duke Nukem. You can get that from the add-on market as well. But what you need to do is you can go through here and there's options on like switch channel, remove the channel. You just go through these little things, and if it sounds you want to hear, then leave it checked. If you don't want to hear that sound, just uncheck it. I hear a lot of people, you know, bitching about doing this and doing that, and you know, but there's no point in it. Just uncheck it, and then you don't have to listen to it. That's all you got to do is just come down to notifications and open up a couple windows. You know, you don't have to do this all at once. You can take a couple, you know, days fine tuning it out, or sit down and slug away at it all. But if you go through and just look through the TeamSpeak on what it can do, you know, you can pretty much control every aspect of this client. And then, you know, then normally you're going to want to connect to a server, so you would come, you know, you hit connect. It'll default you to, well, you know, their server. We'll go to a server I know of. And go over a couple other things before I log out here. See what happens.
Who goes there? Welcome to Native Big Game. Please have a seat.
Oh.
Who am I kidding? You can't go anywhere nor see anything. But somebody is being notified that you're stuck in this channel. So if you wait patiently, somebody will be along to help you. If not, have a nice...
Yeah, we're just gonna mute that guy. But anyhow, like this, you know, this server here, and then you join your first server, and this is somewhere you want to stay. So you're just gonna go to bookmarks, add the bookmarks. Then when you add it, see, this is what you'll see, because this is the basic. That's pretty cool. Well, what you want to do is hit this Go Advanced, and then you can put in, if there's a server password, the default channel. You just click this name here. See, now since I'm in that channel, it's going to bring me here, even though this is the default server channel. But that'll work for whatever channel you're in. Then you can do the connect on startup if you put a little check mark here or not. Show the Corey bots or not if you have permissions to see that. And then you just hit apply. I'm going to cancel it because obviously I already have this one. But, you know, and then you just gotta, once you know, depending on the server, it's got permissions on what you can see and what you can't see. That's a whole different ball game, and that really relies on the server owners, not so much the clients. Like I said, don't forget the few plugins and add-ons I recommend are the Ts3, the TS Darken icon pack, and then the docking widgets plugin. It allows you to move the chat all around, change from information to chat. It's really nice. And obviously I'm not in a server group here, so I don't see anything. I don't think. No. Forgot to give myself a server group, so that didn't work out. I can't see in anywhere. But that's pretty much a rundown of the features you should be worrying about. Like, just remember tools, options, let that pop up, and just go through each one of these tabs. Take the time to get to learn TeamSpeak. There's a lot of useful things that you can do and set up with it. I see so many people not taking advantage of the features TeamSpeak offers you. Tons of people. It's crazy. I hope I can, made it easier for people. And if you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the video and I'll get back to you. Have a good day.